I watched the most fucked documentary news piece on the weekend about sexual therapy and helping people have sex in a healthy way that either have had traumatic sexual experiences in the past or if they're incredibly disabled. Pure amazing sex work. You know what I mean? Like those are the cunts that deserve sex work. All of those sex workers, I think, are saints, right? You know when you see that cunt who takes 6 special kids to the movies and he's got 35 popcorns in his arms and he's trying to keep track of everyone and they're all running around in their helmets touching stuff with their sticky hands, and you see that guy and you go, that guy's a fucking hero. No, he's not, okay? He would be a hero if he started sucking their dicks. That's when he would really reach that hero status. It's like mainly just a story with this one particular sex worker.
Emiko Yoshikami lives in San Francisco. She has a very unusual profession.
She was like a sex therapist, and she did this controversial type of therapy.
Emiko's work is all about sexual healing.
So usually the way it works is a therapist has a client who has intimacy issues. I actually develop real intimate physical and emotional relationships with my clients.
It was a gobby and a hug. That's what she was doing, you know? A nice chat and a kiss, back rub and some anal. That's what she was doing. That's her job, and God bless her, okay? Person who's this woman's client is a really disabled guy. He's got cerebral palsy.
I don't like being defined as having a disability, but sadly people use that to define me.
And this woman is helping him work through that with this touch therapy, right? I have never seen a more selfish thing in my fucking entire life. So this dude with cerebral palsy, first session with the woman, he's incredibly bravely agreed to let a journalist in and to let a film crew in to see his first physical touch therapy with this person, which is an obviously incredibly sensitive topic, right?
But it starts by getting comfortable with ourselves.
So let's take off our clothes.
So the sex therapist, what she decides to do is, as their first session, both of them get naked, stand in front of a mirror, and describe their bodies. They talk about what they like, what they don't like, what they wish they could change, and just look at their bodies and try to accept them, right? Great idea. This journalist, whole time, standing there in clothes. So the first woman, she takes her clothes off, she points out, I like me tits, they're pretty good, little...
Just be a little bit more perky, but...
But oh well, I'm 30 or whatever, just going through her fucking body. I like this, I don't like that. And then the guy with cerebral palsy, he stands up and very bravely takes all of his clothes off and looks in the mirror and starts describing and pointing at his body. And he has a lot of negative things to say. It's quite sad. This therapist is like really encouraging and going, go on, what do you like? Surely you like something. I like this about you.
So how did that feel?
It made me realize that I'm way too cruel to my body.
You know, real wholesome stuff, right? The journalist woman goes,
and you are so brave. I mean, you're both so brave to do this. Kind of makes me feel like getting naked.
I want to try. Bitch, you're a journalist. Fuck off. This is not your session. There's this dude with fucking cerebral palsy having his first ever session. He's brave enough to let you film it for a story to spread the positive word of loving your body and accepting it. And then this fucking selfish journalist is like, I want to go. Can I have a go? Bitch, it's not a fucking ride. You don't get a turn. What is this, a board game? This isn't bop it, bitch. This is therapy. Bop it. Twist it. No. Fuck off.
Kind of makes me feel like getting naked.
The sex therapist is like, I guess, whatever. The dude with cerebral palsy says nothing. She just takes all her fucking clothes off in front of her cameraman, who's probably her colleague. If I did that, that'd be some Me Too shit. My career would be over in 10 seconds. Bro, I'd be Me Too'd the fuck out of the journalism industry, but because she's got tits, she's allowed to do it. And then she starts looking at her body and going through everything she likes and doesn't like. It made it even worse. She had heaps of positive shit to say. I love my titties. I love my eyes. I love my hair. Yeah, bitch, because you paid for them and you got a makeup team. To the dude's credit, you know, I am making it sound like maybe it was a bad experience for him, but you got to remember, this dude's a virgin. He's gone from never kissing a girl, never falling in love, to all of a sudden sitting in a room with like 2 naked 9 out of 10s. Like, he's moving quick. Like, he's killing it, man. I've never seen 2 naked chicks in the same place. In front of these 2 people, she's like, oh, I just had a baby, so I don't really like my stomach area.
So uneasy with my body. My husband has barely seen me naked since I had my baby, or even...
Bro, if I was the husband, I would be so fucking mad. How is work, honey? Because she didn't plan it. She didn't plan it at all, right? So she would come home from work and she kicks down the fucking door. She's like, yo, what up, beta husband? How was work? Yeah, it was really good. I know I haven't fucked you for 2 months, but you know what I did? I did get naked in front of 2 strangers, one of them being a sex worker, the other one being some dude I've never met before, and everyone looked at my tits and it was really, really great. Like, man, this chick, she just completely takes over this guy's sexual therapy session, starts talking about her own problems, shows her tits to 2 strangers and a co-worker, and for some reason everyone's like, oh, that's amazing journalism, amazing journalism.
Oh my God! That's so amazing!
Okay, amazing journalism is reporting on the story, not jumping into the middle of it. Like, what the fuck? That'd be like if she went out to go and report on the absolutely devastating crisis of female genital mutilation, and halfway through the story, when she's filming it being done, she's like, oi, can I have a go? Give me the scalpel. Oi, oh, you don't have a scalpel? You've only got rusty scissors? Whatever, I'll give it a crack. You're not the story, bitch. Just report on it.